Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Janice from the blog mommyplannerista.com, and I'm so happy to finally be back filming something for you guys. I haven't really been filming anything for the past 2 to 3 months, and that's because life has been so busy with work and homeschool lately, but I'm finally back. But today I won't be sharing any planner related videos. This is actually a homeschooling video. So for those of you who don't know, I've been homeschooling my son Zeth for the past 6 years. And for the past 4 years though, we've been under a homeschool provider. Our provider is called Peniel Integrated Christian Academy of Rizal. So Ziggy has been there since kindergarten up to third grade. And one of the requirements of Peniel is for their homeschoolers to submit a portfolio of their work at the end of the school year. So this is what I have here right now. It's his third grade portfolio. And since a lot of newbie homeschoolers these days have no idea how to create one, I'm going to show you how I created ours. So for Peniel though, we are given a choice on whether to submit a physical portfolio like this one or a digital one. So for a digital one, you can either save it on a CD or a USB drive and then send it to Peniel. But for us, I really find it a lot easier to just create a physical portfolio instead. Because I have all the papers anyway, it's just easier to put them all in a binder and then submit. So okay, let me show you what's inside this portfolio. So basically, I just got a binder. So I think this is about a 2-inch thick binder. I wasn't able to buy a new one for this year actually because of the lockdown. We're still in community quarantine. So luckily, we had a few old binders lying around the house, and that's what I used. So I just placed like a cover here, and I'm covering my son's full name here just for privacy purposes. So as you can see, it says grade 3 portfolio submitted by my son. His name's there for the school year 2019 to 2020, and this is the name again of the homeschool provider. So let's open it up. Okay, so I just have the same cover here, and as you can see, let me just turn this. Our portfolio this year is really super thick, but that's nothing new to us. I usually send a really thick portfolio every year. But as you can see, I've divided the portfolio up into subjects. So I have dividers, colorful dividers over here. These are not really my style, but this is what I found here in the house, so I have to make do. So I have here English, science, math, social studies, Filipino, values, MAPE, and then there's computer, and then a divider for exams, and the last one is grades. So okay. So what are you supposed to put in a portfolio? So basically what you want to put, you should make sure that you're showing the homeschool provider a good representation of what your student has accomplished for the year. So I don't just have worksheets here. I also have photos. I also have some actual projects. And for Peñal, they also require you to submit the actual copies of the quarterly exams as well as the printout of the grading computation. So I won't be showing you everything here, but I'll just give you some ideas on what you can place in your child's portfolio. So for instance, here in English, as you can see, I have some pictures here of my son. And then at the beginning of the year, I gave him a reading challenge. So this is for independent reading. So I had him write or fill up this reading log. This is actually from our language arts curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful. So I just printed this, and then he wrote down all the books that he read this past school year, and for each book he got a sticker. So there. So here are some of the worksheets that he has for language arts. So there. And here, let me show you the science one. So for science, we did unit studies this year. We actually did 3: marine biology, introduction to energy, and space science. So what I did was I asked him to fill up a science journal for all of his experiments and other things, other activities for science. So let me show you a flip through this. I think the science part is really the most interesting part in this portfolio. So here are some pictures of him doing some experiments for marine biology. Some more. And then here are the worksheets. Here. For marine biology, we used The Good and the Beautiful curriculum as well. So these are some of the activities. As you can see, they're very colorful, very interesting. There. Okay, and then there's more for marine bio. And then we had introduction to energy. So here's some of the photos for that. Okay. And then we also have space science. I think this was the most fun unit study we've ever done. So there. So it's not just worksheets, it's art projects such as this one and his other activities. So there you go. So there's similar stuff here for math. And then for social studies, we did a lot of mapping exercises, such as this one, and this one. And then we have values here. Oops, I gotta fix that one. Okay, so here for MAPE, Ziggy also took a painting workshop with Simkin De Pio this school year, so I also took photos of that here. So these are the field trips we've taken. Oh, I forgot to show you the one we took for, we went to Antipolo Church as well. There. And then aside from that, I also have some of his artworks here, art projects. And then here The last two dividers are exams and grades, which I'm not going to show you because it has my son's full name in there and I don't want to show anybody that. So basically, there you just put all the exams from the first to fourth quarter. There's also summative exams for the major subjects during the third quarter. So you just put them all in there, and the grades as well. So for the grades, Peniel gives the homeschoolers a copy of an Excel file that you just have to fill up. It's so easy. It does the computation for you. You just have to fill up the raw scores for your sons or your daughter's written work and performance tasks, and the Excel file will automatically compute the grade for you. So anyway, there you go. That's my son's grade 3 portfolio. I hope I was able to give you some ideas on what to put in a homeschool portfolio. If I was gonna give a few tips, I'd say first, don't cram everything to the last minute. I know a lot of people get so overwhelmed in creating a portfolio, but I think that's really because they are cramming, so they weren't really preparing properly for it. So another tip would be to decide, if you're also under Peniel, to decide if you want to do a physical portfolio or a digital one at the beginning of the school year, because that's going to help you decide how best to organize your students' work. And that's my last tip. Be organized. At the beginning of the school year, figure out a way already how to file all your son or daughter's schoolwork. What I do is that I utilize several clear folders and I put all my son's work in there, organized into subject and organized into first, second, and third quarter. That way it's so easy to grade and so easy to just punch them. Punch all the papers with a three hole puncher and just put them all here inside the binder. So there you go. That's what I have for you right now. I hope this will help you guys as you make your own child's portfolio for the year. Thank you.